Hey, Sagittarius, intuitive soul coach here with your May 2022 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Sagittarius and take a look at all things related to your finances, your money, career. We'll look at your prosperity and abundance. We'll take a dive into it all. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Sagittarius, we're going to dive into the energy here of the past, present, and future before we get into your Celtic cross. And in the position of your past, we do have the Skull card coming up here. So this talks about rough patches. It talks about possibly borrowing money or feeling a little bit low on cash. Now, this could also be a death of a situation as well. The death energy is about transformation. It's a time of an ending. You've had to go through some sort of transition or spiritual growth or soul lessons here. But the good news is this is in the past. So I feel like you are reinventing yourself. Now, some of you may work in the industry of hospice. Maybe you are a healer. Perhaps there is a death of energy here where you feel like there's no work and things are stagnant and going really slow here in the past. But again, I'm just getting that there is a reinvention of not only who you are, but brand new opportunities that are being presented to you. And the reason I say that is because in the present, we have the light bulb. Now, this is about lucrative ideas. It talks about new income sources, feeling a sense of inspiration after a time of feeling a little bit lull, or feeling that there wasn't any inspiration, or feeling the creative blocks. And maybe this is not just creative blocks, but it could be money blocks as well. Now, you may be deciding to become an entrepreneur. You may have new job offers that you're putting yourself out there, your resume out there, or you may be diving into more creative work for you. And in the near future here, we do have the gold bar. They're actually giving me the month of September for some reason. There may be something with what you're investing in, or maybe something you've invested in a while is going to show up in the month of September for you. But it talks about solid finances. Maybe it's going to take you a little bit. I do feel change and lucrative ideas happening in the month of May, but I feel by September, you're finally going to feel like your finances are stable again. There's something with you investing in a situation. Maybe you're starting a business this month and you're going to see it really grow and expand in the month of September. This talks about your integrity and your values as well. Now, you may have a career in banking, or maybe you are seeking out a loan or refinancing with interest rates or something of that nature. This could be long-term energy in a position that you are moving into, but it's something that is satisfying to you here, Sagittarius. So I feel like the light bulb moments are really going off. They're giving me Ace of Swords energy, where you're getting clarity and you're getting solutions to situations that were challenging here in the past. I feel like there could be you coming up with ideas to either pay back the loan or pay back something here, but I feel like by September, again, there's going to be a complete shift in finances. So again, don't take that as in you're not going to get a job until September, or you're not going to move forward until then. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing the fruits of your labor really starting to accumulate, and finally feeling by that time that you have things settled the best that you can here. But let's take a look and dive in and see what is showing up for you here, Sagittarius, in the month of May. Where is your energy? What's the heart of the matter? We have the Lovers showing up here. So there is a little bit of a conflicted choice, wanting to follow your heart, but yet you needing to be logical at the same time. And it says making choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments. And this does talk about the power of loving what it is that you do. And that's what I see. I see a lot of entrepreneurs watching this video, or a lot of people who may have a side hustle that are looking to branch away here and move forward in a new direction. And for those of you that are contemplating or have these brilliant light bulb moments or ideas, do them, is what I would say here, because September is going to be here before you know it. And I feel like there is a growth, there is progress. progress here. There's an additional source of income showing up for you. You have the King of Cups with the Lovers. This is really wonderful. Now, some of you may be, again, a healer. Maybe you are contemplating being a coach, a therapist, a doctor. This is somebody who is very supportive, very loving. And I feel this is where you are wanting to head. You're wanting to do something that makes a difference in the world. You're wanting to help people on a higher spectrum, on a higher level. Some of you may be inspirational speakers or leaders. Maybe you're starting a YouTube channel to teach other people about how to live a more empowered life, how to chase their dreams. And it starts with you chasing yours here. So I feel like you're following your heart this month, and some of the ideas that you have are going to bring in great change. Now let's take a look at any of the blocks that may be showing up for you and how we can help you navigate through them. Seven of Cups. Okay, so it looks like there are a lot of ideas, a lot of choices, fantasies, wishful thinking, even daydreaming showing up at times. And with that being said, you may get overwhelmed, Sagittarius. You may feel like there are too many options at times, or maybe even the opposite. Maybe you feel like there's not enough options. But what this is saying is, when you get to this energy of indecisiveness, a decision based on the heart needs to be made. And that's what your challenge is for the month of May, is narrowing down what is in your best interest and following your heart to make the decision, and then taking the action steps necessary. Now that you have something set in stone, now that you have some sort of lucrative idea or some sort of newfound inspiration that's being channeled through you at this time, it says, okay, yes, I want to do this. I'm ready to do this. Now I need to take that step. So let's clarify this Seven of Cups for you. All right, we have the Three of Pentacles. If you need to reach out to other people to help make these dreams happen, absolutely do it here, because you can see that in this card, they're all working together. They're making a brew, a potion, but not one person can do it by themselves because they may not have everything needed. There may be certain people that bring a little bit more to the mix or bring some sort of skill to the table. So if there's something that you're starting off fresh or something that you're wanting to do, reach out to establishments, reach out to people that have been where you are at, reach out to people that are professionals that can help you and guide you along the way. The Three of Pentacles showing up here is saying that at times people aren't pulling their weight, or you don't know where to find these people that can help you connect. And this is about, again, narrowing it down to what it is that you want to do, being in alignment. You're going to see that the right people show up for you, Sagittarius, at the right time. So let's take a look and see what is below you. What is the foundation upon which you are built here? What is below you? Two of Pentacles. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles talks about balancing up your energy. It says it's important to have balance, Sag, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. So this is about you putting a little bit of excited energy in your step, so to speak here. You can see that he's balancing just fine. He is able to do more than one thing at once. So if you are, let's say you're working in the corporate world, but you're trying to do some sort of side hustle, I feel like you can balance them out just fine, because the Two of Pentacles is about multitasking. And when you feel like you're taking on too much or feeling like you're overwhelmed, get help, delegate, or take a little bit of a retrospection or time out for you to clear your mind so you can bring balance in. Because you may be quite good at multitasking, but at times you do feel a sense of overwhelm. Let's take a look and clarify the Two of Pentacles, please. The Ten of Swords, yeah, that's carrying the world, the weight of the world on your shoulders. Some of you have shoulder pain. Maybe you have frozen shoulder is what it's called, frozen shoulder, where you just have an unknown pain that it seems like nobody can ever figure out what it is. You may have back pain. There could be herniated discs, slip discs. There could be lumbar regions here where you may need to wear even back braces, or sometimes you get a stiff neck. Do pay attention to any of that shows up, because that's your body's way of telling you, Sagittarius, that you're taking on too much. Now, Ten of Wands energy is what I'm feeling, and that's the carrying of the heavy burdens. But the Ten of Swords energy showing up is about endings. There's something that you need to stop doing, something that isn't balancing in your life. So you may be overworking because, again, they're giving me 10 of Wands combined with this 10 of Swords. So there's something that you're really carrying in your energy that needs to kind of be freed. And it may be something that has to do with this skull from your past. Maybe this rough patch. Maybe you don't like to borrow anything from anyone here and you've had to and something didn't work. Whatever this is for you, it's saying make sure you're taking care of yourself and bringing balance to your energy. Now let's dive into your past, Sagittarius, and see what is showing up in the past for you regarding money, finances, whatever this rough patch or skull was for you. King of Pentacles. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, this could be you working on your success, your stability, trying to bring up a sense of power and accomplishment. So I feel like you're trying to go towards your plans here. You may be really working in a professional setting, working towards your financial success, but this is also about using the resources that you have wisely. Are you or were you using those resources? Or were you feeling like you were being, I don't want to say dominant or dominating here, but I feel that there could have been somebody in your life that may have been pushing you to overwork is what I'm sensing. Whether that is somebody else here, maybe it was a boss, maybe it was somebody in your energy. It could be a financial advisor, property expert, real estate broker, business investor. This is about you working smarter, not harder, because I feel like a lot of you really want to work on your stability, but you're not quite at that top that you'd like to be at. Let's take a look and clarify this King of Pentacles. Again, whether this is you or somebody else really pushing you. Yeah, you want to move towards emotional fulfillment. I feel like you may have been waiting for some sort of news in the past that would allow you to move towards your dreams or allow you to feel not such a heaviness in this heart chakra area, because pages can represent news, but I feel like you didn't necessarily, I don't want to say you didn't get the news, but it's something that deep down inside you, you know you want to go for. You know that you have these big, brilliant, beautiful ideas here, but you may need to speak to an advisor, an accountant, a King of Pentacles that can help you manifest your dreams is what I'm seeing here. So let's take a look and see what's above you. What is above you? What's the potential? Let's take a look here. Sagittarius, we have the Six of Wands, one of my favorite cards in tarot. Six of Gabrielle is the Six of Wands. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, promotions. Ding, 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 ding. There is your lucky break. Something that you've been literally, they just told me, busting your hump. Something you've been busting your hump for. There will be celebrations showing up here. You have the potential to really bring in a lot of money, a lot of income, but also to do something that your heart wants to move in this direction to do. Something that's going to be more liberating, more fulfilling here. So you're moving on to the next project. And that's what I see happening with this light bulb moment. There's new income sources. There's new inspiration. Some of you are becoming your own entrepreneur or gaining a new job, or there's a new project coming up at work that you may be tackling. But let's take a look and clarify the Six of Wands. And remember, the Six of Wands is about public recognition as well. So other people are noticing your work, your effort. And I feel like you're being fairly compensated. Yeah, you're feeling bold. You're feeling confident. You are feeling magnetized, and other people are magnetized towards your success. So I feel like the Queen of Wands showing up is somebody who is, again, very creative, an entrepreneur. She's great at multitasking, and it looks like these two combined are very beautiful. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it here, especially in the near future into June, July, and August, because by September, you're really going to be reaping some sort of beautiful reward that could land you entirely in a new location as well for the better. So Queen of Wands, you are feeling your power. You're stepping into just achievement, success, celebration. Let's take a look and see what is showing up in the near future. What is showing up in the near future for Sagittarius? We have the Page of Michael, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So the Page of Wands is somebody who is curious. He is inquisitive. He's also very blunt, analytical, perspective, and truthful. He's not afraid of a challenge. And you can see that there are storm clouds in the past here, or could be in the future, but I feel this is in the past. And what this is saying here is no matter what comes his way, he can tackle any challenge. And actually, it brings a sense of accomplishment or excitement that he's able to continue almost jumping through these hoops. But the more important thing is he's staying open, he's staying excited, and he's brave enough to go on these adventures. He's brave enough here to fly this kite, even though it seems too windy at times. And it seems like sometimes the storm can come in and rain on his parade here. But I feel like you are doing it anyway. And you can see that the owl is right next to him. So there's clarity. There's clarity here about your purpose, clarity about which direction to move forward. You are wise, so make decisions based on your wisdom. Even though pages can bring in news as well, I feel like this is about you moving forward with excitement and passion. It can also be about news or messages coming in for you. Now, this can be about messages of problems that you've had and how to deal with them. It can be about your beliefs as well. Let's take a look and clarify what this Page of Swords is. The Empress, beautiful energy showing up. Whatever it is that you nurture, whatever seeds that you've planted here in the past and that you keep watering and they keep growing, there's something here that really can bring in a lot of abundance. I see that there's still work to be had. There's still mountains to climb here. But the good news is you have what it takes to climb them. You have the right shoes. You have the right weather. You have the right, fuel, the water, so to speak, the energy to keep going and climbing these mountains. So you have the tools and your tool belt able to grow and bring in abundance. So this is pretty powerful stuff here for you, Sagittarius. Now let's take a look and see what it is that you're telling yourself. What is it that you are telling yourself in the month of May? They're giving me 222. 222 as well. So perhaps you are seeing twos, or you resonate with the energy of twos, which represent partnerships, but it does represent choices as well. We have the Seven of Michael. So it says here, there is a better course of action available. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. And you got that energy earlier with the Three of Pentacles. Remember, reaching out to people that can help you, knowing that you don't have to climb that mountain on your own. You have resources, even if it is just the shoes or the water. Those things are external that can help you, so to speak. I hope you're following along symbolically here, Sagittarius, but this is saying that you're not alone on your endeavor. Get honest and get raw and get real about what it is that you need and call in that help. Excuse me. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords for Sagittarius. Seven of Swords energy showing up here is about you being honest with who you are and being honest with those around you is really positive here. So let's take a look. You have the Two of Swords. Yeah, making decisions. Some of you may not always make the decisions that are in your highest good. Some of you may choose, I don't want to say an easier path, but the path of least resistance. But really, in the long run, it ends up being the path that is harder. And I know that sounds counterintuitive here, but if you are just to follow your heart, your passion, and move in this direction and be divinely guided, it's like trying to swim upstream without a paddle. You're not going anywhere. You're just, paddling and you're struggling and it's really hard. And you're just kind of, if anything, you're going downward and you're not really even going to where you want to go. But what is it that you're trying to move towards here? This is about you going with the flow and not needing to struggle so hard. So ask for help for people to come in and make the decisions that are beneficial to everybody, but most importantly yourself here. And you can do that without feeling greedy. And that's what the Seven of Swords is saying. You may feel greedy if you ask for help, or you may feel like nothing will get done the right way if you don't do it, or there's something with guilt here as well. So if that is you, Sagittarius, try to release the feelings of guilt. Let's take a look at what's coming into your environment What is showing up in your surroundings? Oh my Lord, you have the sun. This is beautiful. Once you make decisions that are based on your heart, once you are able to delegate or ask for a helping hand here, not carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, you have complete bliss and happiness showing up here for you. Sagittarius, there is light at the end of this tunnel. And this says life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Yes, there's something here that you do that inspires other people and in return helps inspire you. Some of you may be writing a book on, maybe it's a self-help book. Perhaps it's a memoir. Some of you may be speakers, or maybe, again, you're starting a YouTube channel. Maybe you are making choices that are based on your heart's desire, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. So don't resist that change. Let's take a look and clarify the sun. Spirit, what do we have here? Wow, we have a lot of cards coming in for the sun, but we'll take a look at them all. What do we have here? We have the 10 of Swords showing up again. Yes, Spirit saying once you release something from the past, whether that's a belief of maybe guilt, or if it is a physical situation from the past, release it. Four of Pentacles, don't hang on so tightly to something that's not working for you. You have the Hierophant. You are being divinely guided. And this is about spiritual lessons. I feel like you've learned what you've needed to take that next step in your career advancement. Page of Swords showing up again. Stay open, stay curious, stay inquisitive. You have this showing up twice for you because you're manifesting it. You're manifesting new opportunities for excitement, for growth, for adventure. Stay brave and dare to be different. And that showed up for another reading as well. Could be Scorpio's reading. So if you have Scorpio placements, you may want to check out that reading as well, because that's about you stepping outside the box, daring to be bold and different. And lastly, we have Knight of Cups, taking action on your heart's desire. So if you are able to do all of those things, specifically, possibly in that order, you can bring a lot of happiness, abundance, and sunshine to your world. All right, let's take a look and see what your hopes and fears are, Sagittarius. What are your hopes and what are your fears? Six of Michael. Makes perfect sense. You want to move towards calmer waters. You don't want things to be so challenging, so difficult. You don't want the storm to continue raining on your parade. You want to fly that kite like the Page of Swords is. You want to know that the storm is off in the distance and that today, just for today, it's not going to come in and wreck your plans. The Six of Swords is talking about you moving to calmer waters. It says it's light. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. And that's what Spirit said earlier. If you recall, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. And I feel like Spirit brought that up earlier as well. So there's something with traveling. Could be, maybe you're moving towards the sea or towards the water or towards the ocean here. This can be, or even a lake. Some of you are moving towards a body of water. Some of you are relocating, moving jobs, or there may be, you can see here that there's a dog in the boat, which is interesting because not often do you just see a random dog. This is about loyalty, following your heart and being loyal to what it is that you love. And this is also about loyal companionship as well. Your hope here is to get out of something that maybe is less than ideal. And your fear is, what if I stay stuck in this stormy weather for the rest of my life? Or what if I don't manifest the opportunities that I want for my life? You won't. You're moving forward here. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, with a little help from your friends. I get by with a little help from my friends. They just gave me that song here. So whether this is your friends, your soul tribe, coworkers, clients, whoever these people are for you, whoever your soul tribe is, they can help assist you and help you move forward on your soul's journey, on your soul's path. So I'm excited to dive in and see what your final outcome is. Sagittarius, are you excited? Because I know I am. Beautiful outcome. Seven of Pentacles showing up here. Seven of Pentacles says that, yeah, maybe you haven't reached that 10 of Pentacles or that King of Pentacles status. However, you have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So this is saying that you are, again, at the light at the end of the tunnel where you're going to see that your hard work has paid off. There's something here that you've been really, really trying to build up. There's growth. There's advancement. Excuse me. There's solid finances coming in here. I feel with a little more patience, with a little more of I don't want to say a waiting period, but I feel like with you really going inward, taking a look at your belief system, your values, your integrity, there's gold at the end of this rainbow. And it's really beautiful because literally they're showing me a rainbow with a, excuse me, with a pot of gold at the end. And I feel like you've been waiting a long time for this. So there is, again, a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. This is really beautiful. Let's take a look and clarify the Seven of Pentacles showing up here for you. This is, again, saying your hard work, dedication, and effort pays off. Now it's time for you to get planning on the next step, the next idea that you have here, because you do have the light bulb. So you can see here that he's thinking. He's thinking of where to make his next move. Where is the next source of inspiration here? What is this next idea that he wants to tackle and move forward on? What is it that he wants to grow and advance on? So really beautiful reading here so far, Sag. But we're going to dive into the wisdom of the Oracle. And we're going to see what messages you need regarding your prosperity. And I will read from the guidebook, the prosperity message. And for those of you that are interested in any of the decks used during your reading or any that you see above, you can find all of that information in the description box below. And wow, this does not surprise me at all. You have a leg up. And this talks about I get by with a little help from my friends. So again, soul tribe is very important. You being at the right place at the right time, calling in people to help you with your success is going to be key for you this month. So let's just dive into this energy here. We have card 34. When you break that down, 4 and 3 equals 7. That's the card of the Chariot, and that's about forward movement. Triumphant success as long as you accept help. This says receiving help, delegating authority, and inner dependence. Now is the perfect time to seek advice from a mentor or business advisor who has been where you want to go to help you get there too. I think Spirit said that earlier for you, Sag. If you do, you will receive very good counsel that will aid in your prosperity. It may also be the case that your endeavors have grown and you are in a position where you just can't do it all by yourself anymore. Time to bring on those that can give you a leg up. Trust that help is available and it will indeed appear. Delegate authority to others so that you can take the steps towards your big dreams. The perfect people will arrive at the perfect time so long as you step forward with just a mustard seed of faith. Beautiful energy showing up. What a wonderful clarification of everything that we've been talking about here in your reading here, Sag. So this is some deep stuff coming in for you. Now, we're going to take a look and see what your soul wants you to really focus on in the month of May regarding your abundance. To whom am I comparing myself right now? What you are able to see in another is only visible because it is already within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need, Sagittarius, and all that you need and want is already within you. Your soul action is this. Today, stop comparing and start creating. This is really wonderful advice from your soul. It's saying don't compare, because sometimes you may see that somebody, yeah, maybe they have success, because again, we're talking about soul tribe, other people. You've had the Three of Pentacles show up numerous times in your reading, along with a leg up. It may seem that people have it easier than you, or it may seem like they have achieved success by a blink of an eye or not putting in work, but that's only what you see on the surface. It takes hard work, dedication, and effort to achieve great success. So don't give up, because your hard work will pay off as well. We're going to get a few messages from the animal spirits here. And at this time, Sagittarius, I just ask that you close your eyes. Tune into that third eye chakra if you can. Take a deep breath in from the solar plexus, the belly area. And I want you to think of the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this can be an animal that flies high in the sky. Perhaps it is an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps it is an animal that is wild, domesticated, mystical, or even magical. Perhaps it is an animal that you currently have at home, or maybe one that you had as a small child, or maybe one that has crossed over the rainbow bridge. There is no right or wrong answer, Sagittarius. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is post whatever animal that you just seen in your mind's eye in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway. So make sure you do subscribe if you haven't already, so you are notified when I do post around the first of the month. All right, this is the animal that I was seeing in my mind's eye was the porcupine. And this says time for a beginner's mind. This is really brilliant here because it talks about that page of swords showing up for you that you've received a couple of times. And this talks about an exciting new challenge. Have what it takes to succeed. So this is about you staying open to new beginnings, new opportunities, new possibilities. You also have that light bulb. This is about lucrative ideas as well as inspiration. So the more you stay open, flexible, and adaptable, the more opportunities will be presented to you at this time. Next, we have Deer Spirit. Bring a gentle touch. Sagittarius, this is a really wonderful energy to have because this is talking about kindness and compassion. Not only kindness and compassion towards others, but kindness and compassion towards yourself because you deserve it and you've earned it here. And I feel like you've put out a lot and helped a lot of other people. Let other people help you. Next, we have Lion Spirit, Leo energy, about being generous and being open to receiving Spirit's gift here is what I'm getting. So it says be generous of spirit. This is about being full of gratitude for all of the beautiful blessings that are in your life and that continue to show up on a daily basis. Next, we have Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. What is it that you want to manifest? What is it that really gets your heart going, your heart chakra moving forward with excitement, with passion, with curiosity, with adventure? Be brave enough to manifest this life and manifest that reality into your energy here. And last, we have Hummingbird, be here now. Sometimes in the hustle bustle of busy life that we have here on earth, we tend to flutter from one thing to another, to another, to another. And sometimes that distracts us from really enjoying and living in the present moment. And that is what Hummingbird Spirit is saying for you. They're also giving me a name here. One moment. Can you bring that back, Spirit? Carol. I feel like there is a CH as well. So maybe it's Carol H or Caroline H. Please take that as it resonates. But we have being here in the moment, being here in the moment. They're also talking about May 22nd is going to be a very prosperous time for you as well. I feel like that sun is really illuminating. It could be around the 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. It could be that week. Maybe some of you are taking vacation to someplace calmer around that week as well. And then last but not least here, Sagittarius, we're going to get a crystal spirit oracle message for you. We're going to see what crystals and gemstones you can work with here in the month of May that'll help you bring in more prosperity. You have two cards showing up. Very interesting. Okay. Doesn't happen too often, but we have, and they're both green. And they're both have twos in them. So interesting. We have amazonite here and we have fluorite. So you can work with both of these energies here. And I'm just going to take a look and we will read the prosperity message for you. Now, twos, remember earlier I saw 222. Now you have more twos coming into your energy here as well. Now this is about truth. This is about Revelations, the evolution and natural flow of events. That Seven of Swords was about you getting truthful to yourself. And remember, we did talk about the natural flow, trying to go with the flow instead of feeling like you're constantly paddling upstream. And the prosperity message is this. Some situations change, requiring us to change too, but we like the familiarity of old patterns even when they aren't working. Now, however, as a potential future is revealing itself to you, you're feeling the challenge of letting go of the old and embracing the new. You have enough and you are enough, but you still have some growing to do to fully embrace what is unfolding. So pay attention to what is being disclosed. Let go of your need to steer your boat. Oh my goodness, we just talked about that. Steering your boat here. Let's see here. And let the river of life carry you forward. Ask the universe to help you be brave and enthusiastic as an unfamiliar map unfurls before you, and trust that its treasures will all be revealed when you are ready. Prosperity and abundance are your natural state, and you are returning to that. Open up to a new plan now. Amazonite spirit is calling you to tread a path that will take you away from false beliefs about your potential. Yeah, you are worth it. You are more than enough. So don't try to control. Don't try to, go upstream and paddle and paddle and paddle, putting in all that work here when this is about going more with the flow of abundance. Next, we have fluorite. I love how spirit works in the messages that we've already said here. So card 24, when you break that down, that's the card of the Lovers, and that's the card you show up in as well. So let's take a look and see what fluorite spirit has for you. And for those of you that may be wondering where you can get crystals or gemstones, you can visit your local gem shop if you have one, or you can always go on Etsy or go online as well. But this is about clarity and purity. It's about clear focus and an end to cluttered thinking. And your prosperity message, Sagittarius, is this. All becomes clear when you become clear, releasing any ambiguity of confusion over mixed messages from the outside. Tune into radio conscious universe and align with the purity of love, wisdom, and strength being transmitted so that the affluence you seek can have a clear channel to reach you. Your outer conditions will change as you work with fluorite spirit, becoming clear on what abundance truly is and letting go of old fears about not having enough wealth in a specific form. Riches are yours if you're open to the universe's ideas of what your abundance looks like. Remember that money is only a symbol of abundance and prosperity shows up in many different ways. So keep your eyes open. Powerful messages here for you. This is a really beautiful, blessed reading is what I'm hearing for you, Sag. So there's something with beliefs. There's something with you letting go of an old belief system, and that could be that Ten of Swords energy as well. Maybe you believe that you have to put in a crap ton of hard work with that Ten of Wands as well. Maybe you believe you have to struggle in life in order to get great things. But this is saying that, yeah, your hard work will pay off, but it doesn't need to break you as well. I do see solid finances. I see your deep values being looked at this time. And I'm also seeing long-term satisfying work that will bring in a lot of growth and abundance if you continue following your heart. So Sagittarius, beautiful reading for the month of May. I certainly hope it resonates with each and every one of you watching. Feel free to hit that thumbs up button if it does. It certainly helps the channel. Also, feel free to comment your power animal. And again, I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway. And subscribe if you haven't already, Sag. And I'm sending all of you wonderful souls tons of love, light, and abundance. Till next time.